You're staring at the wreckage of the promises he broke, searching for a flicker in a room filled up with smoke. What do you see in a man who plays a double game, who builds a house of cards then calls you by a different name? He knows the blade is sharp before he lets it slide. He knows the depth of every single tear you've ever cried. How can you look at him and find a grain of grace when every word he speaks is just another hollow space? You're digging through the ashes for a heart that isn't there, while he's weaving lies like silver threads into your hair. What do you see in the eyes of a ghost? What do you love in the one who hurts you most? You're tracing his mileage, you're counting the gears, but you can't measure betrayal in the passing of years. It's a false reality, a stage without a floor. How can you trust a man who's always headed for the door? You check the dashboard clock and you wonder where he's been, searching for the scent of perfume or the stain of sin. Do you catch him in the act or in the stories that he spins, in the gap between his secrets and the places where he wins? He manipulates the light so you see what he intends, while the fabric of your spirit slowly frays and finally bends. You go to all the places where we used to stand so tall, thinking familiar ground will catch you when you start to fall. But you're just walking through the ruins of a life I already knew, repeating all the steps that led me far away from you. What do you see in the eyes of a ghost? What do you love in the one who hurts you most? You're tracing his mileage, you're counting the gears, but you can't measure betrayal in the passing of years. It's a false reality, a stage without a floor. How can you trust a man who's always headed for the door? Those forced conversations, the scripted lines he speaks, trying to fix the dam when the whole foundation leaks. It's all an act, a curtain call for a play that's long been dead. You're sleeping with the daggers that he planted in your bed. How do you trust the action when the motive is a lie? How do you find the sun in such a dark and hollow sky? You think that going back will make the bitter taste go sweet, but you're just finding patterns in the middle of deceit. I've been to those places, I've walked those empty halls, I've heard the sound of silence when the final shadow falls. Stop looking for the man, he never really was at all, just a mirror reflecting the writing on the wall. Just an act, just a lie, just a longer